Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals. And now up for Washington, Jordan Lawler. Outside low, and a new season is officially underway. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And now 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit for the Nats, Walker Jenkins. And that's in there for strike one. One out, base is empty.
Ball inside.
That one the other way, and foul ball. 1-2 now. And there's a ball. That one not close. And now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball four.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Jose Bautista. Man at first, one away. And he pumps it a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the dirt.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So next will be the four-hole hitter for the Nationals, Gary Sheffield. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Todd Helton digging in for the Nationals. Late swing, foul to the left. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
1-1.
Upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Vida Blue.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings through that one. Blue. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Elly De La Cruz steps in for the Royals. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Torres over to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. And now here is Adrian Beltre. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. That's inside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Towards first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The flip to the pitcher is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a superb diving catch. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Next pitch is outside. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
And now it's Juan Soto. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that ends the inning. And we're back onto the third inning. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Burns back to work. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than
makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jenkins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Inside, and the count even 1-1. That one ripped. Way back there. Out of here. And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Up now for Washington, Jose Bautista. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
That one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here on opening day. Outside low, 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the air, right side. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Adrian Beltre digging in for the Nationals. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and he can't come up with it. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Pendleton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs.
2-1.
Curve in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Late swing fouled off. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Fouled off left side. And that one is inside.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Brenton Doyle, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now batting Jarren Duran. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Duran throws right, bats left. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's going back. Back some more. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And now Jordan Lawler. There's a swing and a drive. Doyle on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Jenkins lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And another ball.
2-0.
That misses.
3-0.
And now 3-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Bautista at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Man at second.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2's the count.
He goes down looking. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, He became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game. Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Torres fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Torres whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Kansas City, ready now for the 5th inning. And now up for Washington, Todd Helton.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This one in the air. Arise, hauls it in, and there's one away. Terry Pendleton digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses. Helton over at first with one away. Right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, blocked. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings through that.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there, down. Just had him out in front.
And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Here's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. The Nats leading by 4 here on opening day. And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And ball
That
one.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Jason Varitek. Up and in, ball one. Ashby in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Inside, just missed. And that one pulled foul. And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
Suzuki puts it away, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for the Nats, Jordan Lawler. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, one away. Up now for Washington, Walker Jenkins. First pitch just misses. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. 2 away. And now up for Washington, Jose Bautista. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two and 0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Luis Arraez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Chop to first. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brenton Doyle will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Jarren Duran steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Gary Sheffield.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 56.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Todd Helton, 1 for 3. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike two. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Suzuki makes the grab for the second out. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. Inside, almost got him. That one blasted deep to right. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Blue back to work.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. Ball. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The Nationals leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here is Gleyber Torres. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Just missed it.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Lawler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the first offering is not close.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit.
On the ground, out to short. Lawler tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Got him. So he gets yet. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista. Now pitching for the Royals. Number 60, Lucas.
Oh, that got away from him.
Batter,
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Sheffield stands in now and watches strike one. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bautista on at first, nobody out. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Helton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Terry Pendleton digging in for the Nationals. Known for his late inning heroics. Ball one there. Bases loaded. One away. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball could be 2. Witt for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Late on that fastball.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And now 1 and 2.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Jarren Duran steps in for the Royals. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. Swings through that one. 0-1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And history. It's It's a perfect game.
What a performance, Boog. A perfect game for your first win in the majors? That's historic. This could set the tone for a terrific career.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Kobe taking on the Dominican Republic. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Jake Arrieta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Clips the outside corner, and that's how this game gets started. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1. One nothing. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Christian Walker at the plate now. That's ball one. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips a corner.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's back at right field. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jose Bautista. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Freddie Freeman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it. Willie Adames stands in.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, Lindor in plenty of time to first, and that here on the south side, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Arrieta back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lindor swings through that one.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Up the middle, Geloff on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here on the south side, and now it's Gavin Lux. Slow roller to first. Walker. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 1 down. Zach Geloff will hit next. That one missed. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Check swing, no appeal. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up the middle. That's a hit.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And now Jason Varitek.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Geloff at second with 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
He's trying for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Two outs. Sosa on the move. Brings it in. And that will end. And we're back. Leading off, Zach Gelof. That catches the corner. Gelof, 23 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And he's out on the tag. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Meisner snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss at 96. Back at right field. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Sammy Sosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's going to be Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Gelof makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and now Willy Adames. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses outside, and that is ball one. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. In there for strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hernandez
Inside,
stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he walked him.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Gelof batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. And here is Terry Pendleton. 1 for 2. On a line, base hit. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out easily. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Varitek. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Cut on and missed. And back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fly ball to right. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Gore back to work. That's out to center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out swinging. Throw to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Try to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
And there's a ball. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Now fly ball to right center. Bautista on his way over. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off to the right. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Cameron Meisner now at the plate. Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball 1,
Pitch
no
out, but no action. 2 outs. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Another throw over, and he's back again. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Time called now as the pitch is delivered. Oh, and Patrick Johnson, the plate umpire, he's calling a balk. Swing and a miss. That just misses, and the count's full. Meisner on at second with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Up and in. Look out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Gavin Lux. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Orlando Cepeda looking to start something with 1 gone. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Lindor rolls across the diamond. Now 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's 2 for 2. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Runner takes off. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Here on the south side, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch swinging.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Walker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. They say he went.
0-1's the count.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Bautista raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Takes it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strike. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Missed inside with the curve. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground ball.
Now a chance for Byron Buxton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at right field. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Bautista back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Hard hit left side. Lindor on the first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Left field. Meisner makes his way towards it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. He's already homered in this game. Way high.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gordon zips it to first, and they get Adames for the. Back here on the south side. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. Miller, a 6'5" righty, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Next pitch is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now it's Christian Walker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So they're down to their final out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2. is the count.
Miller is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Yo.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's West Virginia taking on North Carolina. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Ubaldo Jimenez.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Mookie Betts will get us started.
For West Virginia, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1. Yep, that ball went out.
That to right. Bautista sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bautista snags it. 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one hammered. Ramirez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Denver, and on the hill, Noah Schultz.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Schultz, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball. Gordon makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jose Bautista in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. McCutchen going back. Gone! He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Jimenez back to work.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Now it's Corey Seager. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Fires across the diamond, and they take care of it. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, called strike.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here is Evan Carter. Not even close there. Ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. And it's caught for the out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Just off the inside edge. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Zach Geloff. And that one wrapped foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Strikes him out with 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that's
Inside, ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
And now Ethan Salas outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And
That's
another
ball
ball. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 balls.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mookie digs in here. Flied to right his first time. And Mookie takes.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series.
In the air, left field, Ramirez sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gordon on third with 2 out. So now 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one inside, and the count's even at 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Just missed the inside corner, and now it's filled up 3-2. The pitch to McCutchen.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So Harper stands in. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss as he was out. Run.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one missing low. Cut on and missed, and it's set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. That one pushed to the left and foul. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And there's the strike. And there's one down. Jose Bautista, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. They say you win. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jason Varitek. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back on to the fourth. Juan Soto now. He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one's upstairs. Ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a ground ball to first. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Corey Seager.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Schultz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the...
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Well, he's just throw, and they got him.
Hey!
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Okay.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down. So up next, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. pitch
Ball,
misses,
that pitch is out.
and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got one
When you
ball,
throw a
one strike.
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's
2-2
even up.
count.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. Doubled his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs.
There you go.
Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1
He's
ball,
been able to go
2
inside
strikes.
as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
There you
Check
go.
swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh,
You know,
no,
this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now, Ethan Salas. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
And 1 and
Ball,
2.
that's out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball,
Well,
2
in this
strikes.
one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. That one
That's
in
a
the
ball.
dirt. Now 1 and 2. And
2
misses
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
Stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on.
There goes the runner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Carter right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. So man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Geloff stands at second with 2 gone.
Two balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Salas down to first with it. That completes the strikeout. Back here in Denver, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And that one upstairs, ball 1. McCutchen measures 5 feet 10 inches, 38 years old, and he's usually... Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. An absolute smash to left. It's 4-2. Here's Harper now. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. And downstairs.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That clips the zone, and the count's full. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. And now it's Juan Soto. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In there, got him looking for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Seager stands in now. Carter on the move. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tatis really on his horse for it. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. Oh, great stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Wagner back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now at the plate, Ethan Salas. That one at triple digits.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two out, space is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
Full
one
count.
misses, and the count's full. This one in the air. Wagner corrals it, and that is that. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next to hit, Kike Hernandez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
That one fouled off. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Zach Geloff will hit next. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Pendleton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chapman makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Mookie Betts. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's McCutchen. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
1's the count.
There's Hernandez handling the chance.
Oh.
And McCutchen is out. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one missed. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Seager up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Outside low. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Harper scores, and they cut the lead to 2. Now they've got him in a rundown. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. Back here in Denver, and the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. Hauls it in, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a foul out of play. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Bats up with it. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. There's a swing and a miss. Strom, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So with 1 down, it'll bring up for Fernando Tatis Jr. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings through that one for strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. And now Alex Gordon. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one.